Alright guys, King David K, Multidave 94 is back with another episode of the full playthrough of Gerda, A Flame in Winter. The more we play this game, or I play this game, the more I love this game. Like, this is such a great game. Like, if it continues like this, but better, because maybe it develops more, it grow more, even the story, maybe, you know, if it's written really good, and it is for now. If it continues like this, in an escalation of emotions, you know, in that kind of story roller coaster where tragic things happen, then beautiful things, then tragic things, you know, that the balance between good and bad, that really tells a good story and whatever envelops, like, it's gonna be fantastic. And this game already proven to be really good and solid and wow, okay, fantastic. I can't wait to play it. Let's jump right into it, right? And off talking. Like, yeah. So let me change the camera real quick. And let's drop into some Gerda, Flame in the Winter action. Let's continue where we left off. I can't wait. This is great. Okay, here we are. Friday, February 2, 1945, 3 p.m. So we have 2 points of interest, right? 2 different. This is what... I guess this is my house, right?
I need a few things from the market. Perhaps Margaret will be there. I'm curious to know what she thinks of today's events.
I won't be able to go there later. Okay, and here...
I wonder if anyone else was hurt in the explosion. I could go see if there's anything I can do to help. I need a few things from the market.
Oh, well, where do I want to go actually? I guess to the market. Because, yeah, I think that...
if anyone else was hurt in the explosion.
Okay, so, wow, okay, it's not 2 things to do. It's kind of big choices already, because it changed completely the scenario. And then, obviously, the path. Wow. So, I'm fighting, okay? Because me, myself, I would do this one.
I wonder
the factory.
If anyone else was hurt.
Because I think it's the nurse. We want to help. It's big what happened. It's in the city. We need to help. Because we have the power to. We have the skills to help someone that is hurt, injured, even bad. At the same time, a market is important. Because we said that we went there to our husband and his other friends. Plus, I think it's better to socialize with other people here. And probably since we have already a high level of... how the hell it's called? We have a high level... If I open this, can I see? Okay, we have already a high level of occupation. I imagine going to the factory means more level to the occupation. That is not bad. But I have 0 to Danes, Germans and resistance, so probably going to the market means encounter more Danes and rise a little bit even that level, that I think it's important. So, if I have to choose, since I have already a huge occupation level, and this I think will be more occupation, I will go with this.
I need a few things
Town
from
Square.
the market. Perhaps Margaret will be there. I'm curious to know what she thinks of today's events.
Let's choose this path, and let's hope to have choose the good one. I don't know. I feel like helping people is better, but I have to balance my character with the stats too. And I think this is one of the good way to do that. Let's go. Let's choose this one. Let's see how the story envelops from here. Wow, having these big choices like this is great. The same as Cyberpunk, huh? Like the same... Whatever you choose, you still go in the same path. Nah, this is completely different. Wow, look at this place. Wow, this is so cool. Like the aesthetic of this game, so simple, so lightweight, even for the system. But it's so great. The market is winding in town. It's winding down. I wonder if I'll be able to scrape up anything good. Bread and butter, huh? I went to the market. The stalls were cold and barren. But hungry people still clustered in lines, eager to spend their ration stamps on whatever they could find. Well, I can imagine. Everyone needs to eat, right? Whoa, what is this? No man, a masterful piece of work. I wonder who did this. This is really well made. I'm glad to see that today's children are just as crafty as we used to be. Oh, children, that's cool. I should head to the market. I know, it's just up ahead. Come on, I was just exploring. You know, that's the difference. Like, Disco Elysium had the freedom to explore. Mostly, because, yeah, in some cases, like, but just like important story things, like you can go to a place or another. But usually you have the freedom to navigate in big, wider areas. And that's the difference. Plus, that little bit more authentic style, maybe more something more to the style that it's more appealing, like more niche, more like there's more research to the style of the game, like there's something more to it, to the style and the fact that it's open areas, but mostly it's similar. And I'm glad, because that was incredible, and this is really good too. Absolutely. Look, there's people there. There's someone. So there's different people. Wow. Who's that? Margit. Oh, Gerda. Oh, okay, Margit. Well, before let's see. Margit, a friend, right? Margit Vestergaard, Danish. I said that we encounter more Danish here, because I need more Danish, plus whatever. Age 25, occupation none. My oldest friend and the daughter of wealthy manufacturer Algot Vestergaard. Although we grew up in vastly different social circles, Margit and I have always been so very close. She is a quiet and thoughtful girl, a true romantic at heart, who is very keen on penning poetry and writing novels. She sometimes assists her father with his accounts, and I wonder if she knows more about his alleged ties to the black market than she lets on. Margit is also involved with German Lieutenant Wolfgang Holtz. The two of them have been courting for almost 3 years and seem to be genuinely fond of each other. But not everyone looks favorably upon their relationship, and I often find myself worrying about what this liaison might mean for her future. Yeah, I mean, still it's Nazi shit, so probably the fact that he's a Nazi, it's a problem, especially now, in this period of time. Maybe not. Maybe they love each other, everything will be good, who knows. But yeah. Margit Vestergaard, huh? And the surname too, Vestergaard, it looks a little bit important, so that's cool. Okay. -1, Harald, huh? Sorry, Harald, but that's how we went there in the hospital. Oh, Gerda! Margit! Glad I caught you here. I just couldn't stay at home. Not with everything that's been going on since this morning. Poor Vera dropped that porcelain when she heard. And now she's wandering the house, armed with her duster, muttering curses over the government's lack of control over the radicalized Danish youth. That sure sounds like her. So business as usual? That sure sounds like her. A smile fits across Margaret's face. She looks a bit ashamed of her own merriment. It sure does, doesn't it? Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? You have heard, haven't you? About my father's factory? They're saying that somebody broke in and placed a bomb. Can you believe it? Oh shit! So the factory was. So if I went there, I would help probably her father. Oh, now I kind of wanted to go there. Like, what I'm doing here. Can you believe it? Who should have seen it coming? I don't know. Who could do something like that? I know not everyone agrees with the way my father does business. Wow, number one. But sabotage? I'm just relieved that nobody seems to have been seriously injured. They brought one of the soldiers to the clinic. They did? Indeed, they did. Dr. Lindholm and I had to treat him. Oh, Gertie, that must be horrifying. Was he alright? He'll live. Plenty of soldiers are seeing worse. That's probably true, but I'm glad that he's alright nonetheless. Should I mention that Wolfgang was there? Yeah, tell her. She's my friend. Wolfgang was there. Is he alright? He was unarmed. Oh, thank God. The sooner this war comes to an end, the better. Everyone is angry. Everything is in short supply. I'll say, the market looks practically gutted. By the way, the other choice, like I didn't like the way he acted, I don't think so. Because what he did, Wolfgang, actually, like, he was kind of polite. He just was urging the cure because, yeah, the other friend, soldier, whatever, was dying. And he even told his children, like, hey, you have to go to school, idiot. So, perfect, I guess. I like the way he acted. In fact, he didn't do nothing too bad or strange to my eye. Nothing so horrid or horrible or bad, so alright. I'll say, the market looks practically gutted. Were you hoping to find something specific? Something for Anders. My buddy, right? Yeah, something for Anders, I guess. Not the community. Not because I don't want help the community, but yeah, something for Anders. I'm here for that. I'm looking for some hard supplies for Anders. His pencils are worn down to the nubs. I want to get him some really nice ones. I was thinking I could visit the bookshop and see if they have something in stock. Oh, Gerda, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I went there earlier to purchase some stationery supplies, and Frau Sommerfeld told me that the next delivery to the shop has been delayed. Oh, I'm afraid that whatever's left in stock is quite poor quality. Well, maybe I could find somebody else who's selling. Do you think you could acquire some hard supplies if you had, say, a ration stamp? Perhaps. I mean, some people might be interested in trading for it. Though from what I've heard from Peter, the smugglers around here are usually more interested in acquiring physical goods. But why do you ask? Well, you see, I happen to have one with me, a ration stamp that is. Hold on. Doesn't your staff usually take care of the shopping? They do, but Margit, it was just lying there on the kitchen counter. One of the maids must have forgotten it, so I took it. That was quite silly of me, wasn't it? I'm thinking that perhaps you know what to do with it. Thank you. I'll see what people are willing to trade. Do you mind if I come along? Of course not. But are you sure you want to be involved? It's not exactly legal. Oh, don't worry. I'll just be a fly on the wall. I'll stay at safe distance and leave you haggling it to you. Alright, let's get to it then. I met Margit and told her I want to get a gift for Anders. She suggested that I trade things until I found something nice. Given how the little there was to go around, I wonder if the black market would be my only recourse. So, like, of all the things that we were criticizing before, like, black market is bad. Now I think we're gonna end up using that. So yeah, maybe it's our only choice. Whoa, where is she going? Hey, I'm here. Never mind, she's walking like nothing happened, I guess. Oh, let's talk to her first then. My childhood friend. Okay. Oh goodness. People are willing to wait in the cold for this? I should remember to thank our mates. Or get them something nice? What a wonderful idea. Though probably not from here. At least my father pays them well. Those black market dealers are probably the only ones who have what you're looking for. I wonder what kind of nefarious business they're up to. It's like a novel. Forgeries, weapons smuggling, colluding with spies. Easy there, Margit. Or walking with Hitler? Holy shit. Nah, easy there, Margit. Sorry, you're right. They're probably just dealing smuggled fish. I hope. Oh, I can talk. The market is so much less lively these days. People just come in and out for their rations. Can you blame them? It's not like there's much else to do here these days. I suppose you're right. I never thought I would miss the chatter, the banter, the lively back and forth. What? Who are you and what have you done with my friend? Oh, shush. I'm merely lacking inspiration, and watching those townspeople has always brought about so many new ideas. But that's enough out of me. You have business to attend to. Oh yeah, I have. At least we talk a little bit. What is this? Market stall. There is nothing left but a few empty cartons. Examine. These stalls look like shadows of their former glory. Certainly a far cry from how the market looked during Christmas. Well, I imagine. There's different people, by the way, around here. Kinda want to explore the market first, then talk with people. Oh, that's something important, I guess. Whoa, look at that dude. Look at her. Wow, there's so many people. Okay, let's go. I don't know if it's an order, but let's start with him. Jacob. Oh, you! I didn't recognize him. He's wringing his hands nervously, looking like quite the lost lamb as he stands there on the street corner. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. Pastor Jacob? Oh, Gerda, my dear child, what can I do for you? How is your throat doing? Are you feeling any better? Oh, I'm afraid not very. There has been a portentous increase in pilgrim. As put one must endure the hardships of life. Now, tell me, how did the other patient fare after I took my leave? Oh, you mean the soldier? It's going to be alright. Well, that's a good news. Good news indeed. That terrible incident at the factory has thrown the town into quite a state of confusion. Even I have to be much affected. I had hoped an outing to the market should be. But few things are left to procure. The pastor seems to snap out of his mousy and suddenly looks at me with curious eyes. Are you perchance looking for something in particular, my child? Yes, I'm looking for a gift for handlers. I was thinking that perhaps some nice art supplies might do the trick. Why, what a splendid idea. His artistry does so exquisitely capture the beauty of our countryside. But supplies of real quality are quite the rare find these days, are they not? Alas, I fear those unscrupulous profiteers near the alley might be your only resource. Oh, the wages of sin. Well, if they have what I need, they have hoarded many effects, but they won't come cheap. I wish I could offer aid, but sadly I spent my last ration stamp only moments ago, and I, fool that I am, procured the wrong brand of coffee substitute. I fear this beverage will only worsen my cough, thicken my throat, and render me quite voiceless before Sunday's sermon. By the way, I got a point and I lose a point. I wanted to use the other option. To me was more right, like say that what I look at what I'm doing, but at the same time I'm still doing it. So yeah, like I think what I choose was alright. Even if I lost 1 point of trust with Jacob. Like the same time I gained it, I lost it. Holy shit. Oh, would that I had another ration stamp. Trade for coffee substitute. Okay, you can have mine in exchange for the coffee. Well, we aren't supposed to trade in such fashion, but what's the harm? Oh, but not +1 here? How do you do, Pastor? Oh, Miss Vestergaard. I heard about what happened at the factory. Terrible, terrible business. You know I witnessed the carnage firsthand. Poor Gerda here came to attest that. Yes, well, Miss Vestergaard and I really must be on our way. We'll see you on Sunday, Pastor. I see you got some coffee substitute. I heard the black marketer in the alley complaining about a furious thirst. Perhaps the coffee is just the thing for him. Great detective work, Margaret. Me? A detective? Oh, if only. Yeah, detective, Margaret. Let's talk now. To her first. Mida. She is tapping her foot impatiently, her arms firmly folded across her chest. Let's talk with her. What's taking them so long in there? So let me see. Where is she? Mida is -1, right? No, it's -1 but not red. I wonder what that means. Maybe -1 is the standard. Mary Mida Hegelund. Whoa, Hegelund like the Egelund Inn. I remember that. Maybe he's part of that. The owner. Oh, I just needed to read. Danish 42 inner keeper. The owner of the Egelund Inn. The place has been in her family for generations, and she takes great pride in upholding it since her parents passed away. Though her mannerisms are somewhat brusque and audacious, I recall that she was always very kind to me when I would come visit the inn with my parents. She was a friend of my mother's, and they would often share stories and drink coffee together. The atmosphere between her and my father has cooled considerably since my mother left town. Thought she has always been very leery of Germans. These days I can see a downright hatred flashing in her eyes every time one of them happens to step into the bar. Yeah, because it's kind of like they bring money to the bar. I'm okay with that. What's taking them so long in there? Hello, Mida. Hello there, Gerda. Come to join the line. I have to warn you, all the good stuff is nearly gone today. Rations keep getting tighter. They set too much aside for the Germans down south. Exactly, we need it here too. Whoa, one Danes, finally. There's hardly enough for us. I couldn't agree more. I have to go, but it was nice to see you. Of course, you're welcome at the inn any time. Okay, let's talk to him now. Civilian, a grocery clerk. He is surveilling the line of people. Okay, civilian. But civilian like he's a civilian or is his name? No, he's the regular civilian. In fact, he's not here. The same as the train worker, right? The train chief, whatever it's called, is not here. So when they don't have a name, it's not actually a character, okay? It's just someone in the world. And it's not between people. People are only the actual character with a name that maybe will have a relevance in the story. Okay. Good day to you, Mr. Larson. If you're here to do some shopping, please step to the back of the Quewe, whatever it's pronounced. So like I need to go this way. Hey, German soldier. Sorry, Fraulein. The street up ahead is closed off at the moment. We've got a patrol coming through. Okay. Can I talk to you then? A young man. His body's built like a house of bricks. Okay. Sorry, Fraulein. The streets up ahead is closed off at the moment. We've got a patrol coming through. Never mind, but I still can talk to him. Like, does it change? Never mind then. Maybe something that I have to do later. Oh, even this way? Come on. Alright then. Bye. Let me talk to this. Whoa. He checks his watch every so often. German soldier, another one. Let's talk to him. I noticed him with the coat. Do you need something, Fraulein? Is something going on in the back of the alley? In the back alley? I don't know what you're talking about. Now, please, move along. Okay, but if I choose the other option? Never mind then. Something is happening here. But I think I simply can't go right there now. You, can I talk to you? Okay, there's this dude that I think is the key, but there's even other people that I want to talk to. Let's start with this one. Herr Wilde. He has a name, so probably this dude will be an important character. Let's talk to him. Say, did you read the newspaper this morning? Let me see. It's gonna be here, right? No, it's not here. This is another one, Herr Schubert. Herr Wilde. You know, I don't even bother reading the news these days. It's just one disaster after another. People dying like cattle, cities set aflame, motherless children being buried in rubble. It's all too bloody much. You're right about that. Still, they're saying that the Red Army has wrecked Austrian. Herr Wilde takes a drag of his cigarette and scoffs. Excuse me, gentlemen? Frau Larsen, maybe now he's here. Maybe I need to talk directly to him. No. Come to do your shopping at the market? I'm afraid these things are a bit scarce these days. You make it sound like there was much here to begin with. Not even live past. All I got was a bar of soap. What I'm supposed to... What is that? Wow, new facts. Okay, we'll read it later. What am I supposed to do with all that? Barth in the snow? I might have something for you. What have you got to trade? Let me get back to you. How about some coffee substitute? No thanks, I'm only drinking beer these days. I could go for some liver paste though. Oh. Okay. And you? Can I say something else to you? You still want that soap? Let me get back to you. Okay, I want that. Let's read that. Facts. Lever poste. Lever poste. Liver pate. Liver pate, maybe. Sorry, my pronunciation. You know my bad in English. Is a type of meat spread which is very popular in Scandinavia and typically served on the rye bread. It consists of a mixture of chopped pork liver, lard, onions, flour, eggs, and spices, which is baked in a tin and tin, whatever pronounce, and enjoyed either hot or cold. While it was considered a delicacy when it was first introduced in Denmark in 1847, it has since received the reputation of being a staple food of the working class. Agent 47. It popped up in my mind, sorry guys. When fewer pigs were slaughtered during the occupation, some butchers started to add more inventive fillings to the mixture. That resulted in the Danish government issuing a rule that stated that at least 20% of the lever poste had to be real, genuine, chopped liver. Okay. Whoa, I missed one. Honey cake recipe. Alright, maybe later, I don't know. Let's see. Frau Sommerfeld. She is regarding the children with stern but kind eyes. Now, you boys go straight to Herr Richard's house and deliver his package. If you're back here within the hour, I'll give each one of you a shiny new 1-ore coin. Do we have a deal? Yes, Frau Sommerfeld. Right, off you pop then. Oh, wife, it is little Gerda and Fraulein Westergaard. What can I do for you girls? I'm looking to procure a gift for Anders. I was hoping to find some art supplies, but Margit says you're all out. Ha, I'm afraid it's true. Our last shipment hasn't come yet. I don't know if it's due to the paper shortage or the weather, though I suspect that perhaps it's a little bit of both. I do have some literature on bird watching. Do you think Herr Larsen might be interested in another book on that topic? No, that's fine. He's still reading the first one. I can hear Margaret gasp audibly behind me. Well, I'd better head inside and sort some inventory. Take care, you two. Okay, she's inside now. And do I have her between the folks? No. I guess not so relevant to the story, right? Alright. Let's talk to her. Market vendor. She's just about done packing her wares. Okay, maybe she has something to say or sell. Good afternoon, Mrs. Larson. You're a little later than usual, huh? I'm afraid the good meat is all but gone. Where'd it run off to? You want an honest answer? Germany. They buy up half my stock each day and ship it down there to deal with shortages. Even my liver paste is in short supply. But I do have half a pound left. You interested? We still have some in the kitchen at home, but perhaps somebody else around here will want it. Perhaps later, I guess. Well, don't wait too long. He's not going to be here forever. Yeah, I imagine, but... Black marketeer. He is leaning against the telephone pole, trying his best to look inconspicuous. Whatever, I read that. Oh, that's a German dude. Is that soldier the one who was trying to steal supplies at our clinic? Oh, it's him! He's there because he wants some drugs, I imagine. I wonder why he's talking to the man, I wonder. He's probably trying to get his grubby hands on some more medicine. Huh. Pathetic. What a miserable soul. Pathetic. You again? On a late afternoon spending spree, are we? That's none of your business. Yeah, that's true. Oh, such a hard tone. Never giving an inch, huh? I'll see you later, Nursey. See you later. What does he mean by that? Let's talk to him. What can I do for you, ma'am? I'd like to make a trade. Would you now? Well then, seeing as you seem like such an upstanding young lady, I might be willing to move some goods around. Smugglers at the market. It seems some smugglers have set up shop near the market. Okay. What did you have in mind? Do you have any hard supplies? Hard supplies, huh? You're in luck, lady. I've got a box of pencils from a flight navigator's kit. They're hard pencil with 6 levels of hardness. How much? Pencils of that quality ain't gonna come cheap. What have you got? I have to think about it. Oh. I need soap too. I've got painkillers. Whoa. You removed me the painkillers. Well, that's valuable stuff. How'd you get your hands on those? Actually, probably better, I don't know. I've got a deal. Woo! +1 premium goods. I managed to trade my way towards a nice set of artist pencils for Anders. I hope he likes them. Did you get what you need? I did. Wonderful. I can't wait to see Anders' illustrations. I can't wait either. He's ever so talented. Did you use all of your stamps? I still have one left. Oh, why don't you check the grocer then? There doesn't seem to be a quiver anymore. Perhaps you can find something else. Perhaps. Oh, she's finding... Oh, I can't buy that anymore? Shit. So where do I need to go? Here? Oh, here. Let's talk to him again. He was talking about going in the back, but... Okay, lady, you're next. We're all out of flour, I'm afraid. So, if you want some under-the-counter stock, I might have something. A leftover bottle of glue. Yeah, but if I don't know what the hell is that, it's something alcoholic or whatever. It's something important. Like, I kind of want it, but at the same time, I think my ration stamp is important too. Like, I need to eat, you know. And let's take it. I'll take it. Whatever. Good decision. It's an especially strong batch of glue. Head on it. Give me that. Maybe it will be helpful. +1 alcohol. Well, I'd say that went pretty well. I guess. Yeah. Oh, the market went better than expected. Looking forward to the fireplace back home. It's been a long day. It'd be nice to take things slow for a while. It's getting late, and my father doesn't want me to be out and about after dark. Good thing I have a novel calling me. See you soon, Gerda. It was lovely running into you, Margaret. I suppose it's getting late. Oh, but the wares I bought are lying all in a jumble inside of my satchel. I'd better rearrange them before I hop back on the bike. So what the... There, that should do it. +1 food, -1 coffee substitute, +1 premium goods, +1 alcohol. Now, time to head home. Okay, let's do that. That was interesting. Unfortunately,
before the war began, even the markets in Little Tinglev were filled with gadgets from abroad, strange and wonderful fruits, and all manner of comforts which we took for granted. And then, in a flash, we entered an era of scarcity, and the luxuries vanished. Tinglev's market
World War
hung
II.
on by a thread, and the weekly shopping became an exercise in strained optimism and bursts of culinary improvisation.
fortunately, choose how you feel about this. One mental energy will be charged depending on your choice. Mental energies can be spent to overcome difficult situations. But for all the scarcity, we still had enough to eat. The same could not be said for our starving German neighbors just south of the border. No? It was a wonder how many ways a potato could be prepared, though I suspect I have tried them all. If I wanted to obtain the occasional luxury, I had to make some more compromises. It was a price I was willing to pay. No, this one about potatoes, one of my favorite food ever.
It was a wonder how many ways a potato could be prepared, though I suspect I've tried them all.
Wow, +1 wit. Okay, nice. So nice that actually we can call this an episode. The game says whenever you enter the map screen, I know. Friday, February 2, 1945, 6 p.m. Time to go to my house, I guess, right? Next episode, for sure. Let's go now. Let me change the camera already. Because, yeah, why not? And, well, let's call this an episode. This was really great. Another great episode. I wonder if I went to the factory, if it would have been more intense to see the factory in the flame, fire, the bomb exploded. Wow. Maybe I choose I don't want to say the safest path, but the less harder, or not harder, like the less confusionary, the less energetic path. I don't know, my bad in English. I don't know, I can't come across with the right term, but that was good nonetheless, because I traded things with other things that maybe we'll need in the future. And yeah, I kinda met someone new. The lady from the bar, for example. What I didn't like about it was my choice it was my deficiency to not find the soap and trade the painkillers that maybe are much more valuable there's some soap and substitute coffee, okay? But unfortunately, who talked to me about soap? I don't remember. But yeah, if I had both soap and the other thing, would have been better. I would prefer to maintain my painkillers, but I didn't, so yeah, that's it. I hope what I did was not wrong, and I wonder where it's gonna lead me to. I think nothing is wrong. Like, it changed the story, it changed the choices, it changes the way things goes, in bad or good or worse. I don't know, but it simply changed things. There's no good and right, just choices, and that's something incredible about this game, and I love it. Much better than the choices in Cyberpunk. I have to repeat this forever because yeah, the most delusional things to me, when I played Cyberpunk 2077, because I played on my PC, everything went smooth. Great, was working, no problems at all, for real. Not too many bugs, like it was perfect to me. I'm one of the few people that maybe encountered this issue to have a perfect Cyberpunk, whatever, because everyone had big problems. I didn't. But the balance was not good, but that's the game. They needed to change and update and get updated. But what I didn't like the most, the things that I hated most about Cyberpunk, was the fact that every choice that I was trying to do, good or worse, often led me to the same ending, to the same route, to the same path. There were no real difference. Maybe some small things, but the big story things were there, and they were like, no matter what I've chosen, like for example, you have to come with me, otherwise I shoot you. Okay, I came with you, and you go with the people, with the person that told you that. You had to come with me, otherwise I shoot you. There's the other option, run away. You click run away, you get shot, and you go there. The same route. So, why you give me the option to run away if it's gonna end the same identical way? Nothing's changed to my choice. I didn't really run away and change the story, because the rest is all the same, you know. And that's the issue with Cyberpunk. That's what I hate, really, for real. Like RPG with multiple choices where they were, but never mind. Who cares about Cyberpunk? This is much better, I think, for now. Gerda, Flames in Winter, fantastic. And yeah, enough talking. Enough talking, because yeah, I really talk a lot, and we talked a lot and read a lot in this episode too. So I think it's time to close it in a happy way, because this game I'm loving it. It's really good, and I can't wait to go forward. But enough talking. Thanks for watching, guys, for real. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next episode of Gerda, A Flame in Winter. Bye. This is so good.